Did
What
they
you
start
talking
on your
about? I
left
can't wait.
eye?
Yeah, I can't wait to get them both done. Then
The
go
best
on.
part of this is that he's got one lens in his glasses.
I don't need it. I don't need the lens. So hey,
So you just took it out?
took it out.
We're back.
Yeah.
And we're rolling.
No. Look, I just
Wait a minute.
had a.
All right, Ed, are you serious?
Look at him.
No.
You can see that one ain't got
Yeah, no, he's got one. I sat down, I looked at him.
So you know it ain't there. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So because I don't need it.
He's got one
Yeah, one
got-
eyeglass on. Okay.
glasses. We need to get you a monocle. What's it called?
Yeah, monocle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Monopoly guy.
The Brits. No, this was big.
He is the Monopoly guy for all of us.
Trip. What I just went through. This is a trip to the Twilight Zone.
But you didn't even want to do it.
No, because look, I show up at 9:15. Okay, and the surgery room, okay, where you check in, is slam full. There ain't a chair empty. Okay, so they're coming in and getting them one at a time. So hey, of course I had to be the last one. So it's about 11:30.
That's good, though. I'd
Yeah.
rather be
Ain't no
last
big
than
deal.
first.
Ain't no
They in
big
a
deal. So
good,
they
they in
finally
a good
say, okay,
routine
yep,
by
you're
then.
up next.
Yeah.
So I go in there, okay, and I wore this shirt without a T-shirt, okay, because they said, hey, we got to hook you up to all the monitors and the blood pressure and all this. So the first thing she said, okay, sir, lay down on the bed.
Did you have it open like that?
No, I had it. But, So anyway, she had done, but, she hooks me up to all the kg junk, about 6 or 10 of them, whatever it is. Puts the blood pressure on the right wrist. The anesthesiology comes in, guy that gives you, puts you under. And he said, okay, I'm gonna give you something, and I'll use his terminology, that's gonna relax you. Okay, so I'm just in a relaxed state.
Did you bring some of that with you?
No, but hey, look, it's good stuff though.
Yeah, I'm aware.
But anyway, hey, then they take me in, and the doctor says, okay, we're going to get you, So they put a big mat over me, okay, and it's sticky. So they push it around my eyeball, okay, it's got a little hole. Then he puts in a thing to hold my eyelids open, okay, where them ain't falling in the way while they're doing. So he said, okay, now we're ready. Okay, so hey, then it's just a bright light, and all I'm seeing is there's all kind of colors. It's like the kaleidoscope you use, put you on, you turn it, and it'd show you all these beautiful patterns with all these beautiful colors. So that's going on for the first few minutes. Then he gets to the point where he busts the lens in my eye.
What'd that do for you?
No, then it went in black and white.
You lost all the colors?
No, the colors are gone, okay? Then it's just, look, and it's like a mass escape, okay? And since the eyeball is round, it's going out and down. Everything's going out and down. And then he says, okay, now I got to clean up a little bit. And he said, you're going to hear a sound, so it's ooh. And what it is a suction.
Vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, vacuum cleaner. So the maid is coming in and she's cleaning up. So the whole time he said, okay, now, he said, I'm going to put in the new lens. So it goes dark for a minute and then it's back, and he said, you see the red light in the center? And I said, nope. So he moves it around a little bit and I said, okay, now, yep, the red light's there.
Red light.
So look, the only way I can describe it, there's 3 things in your eye, okay, in the center of your eye. I call them cake pans. Okay, there's 3 of them, okay, and the cake is out of them. The cake's floating above them. So he had to start moving all this stuff. He's pushing this stuff around. He said, I'm trying to get it centered now. So they're getting closer and closer and closer, and then finally, boom, voila, they're all in the cakes are in the pan. He said, that should be centered right now. And I said, it is. So then it was over. But it was a wild trip.
So you
I
went
had
from
told
seeing
them,
in colors.
oh yeah, I had
black
told
and
him,
white.
I said, look, I'm really a little bit scared and anxious about this because my tolerance of pain is zip zero. You know,
If we're going to be informative, let's be informative.
Yeah.
so hey, that's what got me. Okay.
The problem is, you see, the problem with that, what they busted was behind everything else.
Well, no. They busted that bubble.
The lens is at the back.
Yeah, but they busted that bubble that you see sticking out, and then replaced it with an artificial one.
And
But hey, kudos to the.
So I got a
docs.
question for you, obviously.
Because, hey, look, there, I thought when he told me, he said, no, there's not going to be any pain, sir. I'm thinking in the back of my head, you blind dog.
That's what they all say.
You're telling a man that has got this much tolerance of pain, okay?
not a lot.
Yeah. Which is none, okay? Yeah. So, but he was telling the truth. There was no pain involved, period.
First doctors ever told you the
Oh,
truth.
no,
ain't it?
that's the first one that's ever told me. This may hurt a bit. Yeah, it hurt a little bit. You idiot. No, my hat is off. Because it was not in pain, and now the boy can actually see. Okay, because when I went home, and I'm right after surgery, click on TV. The bottom of the TV comes on, it's got fine print down there, and I'm sitting there reading the fine print, and I'm going, whoa. Them are actually words.
You
down
saw what it said when it said visit omegaxl.com/duck.
there. Yeah.
You could actually see that at the bottom then. No purchase necessary.
Oh, no, yeah. Just, it's insane.
That was
to be
thunderstorm
able to
warning that
see
he was
now.
reading.
Yeah. Because right now, all these lights,
So taking the lens out of your glass, was that the doctor's call or yours?
no, that was Christine. I said,
There you
I don't
go.
need it anymore.
So you just popped that out at home?
Oh, yeah. She just unscrewed a little bit, put it out, and screwed it back together.
So are you about to be glassless?
Yeah.
You gonna leave them?
Except I won't need them. They probably told me, well, you probably have to have them for reading.
Now, when you get the other one done, are you
The
going?
ninth.
Or when that happens, are you going to pop the other lens out?
Oh, I just throw this junk away.
No, I don't know what you look like without glasses. That ain't gonna work.
Well, no. See, that's another thing because I gotta get with them because I want to have some like protective lens that are clear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't. You lose them glasses in that holder. I ain't even gonna
Then
know
I
who you
go
are.
out and nobody even know me.
That's what I'm saying.
Martin,
You built a brand, sir.
Next thing
Got
you know,
glasses in it.
next thing you know, you'll start drinking Dr. Pepper or something. I don't know. I mean, what the heck?
Oh no, hey, no.
All right.
I don't mind an occasional Dr. Pepper. They're pretty good, but
a little sweet.
hey, no, that's mine. That and lemon.
Martin, you need to be on the lookout for some designer frames.
No, what? One of our sponsors.
Those big black
I get him so.
frames.
Yeah.
Yeah, big, thick rimmed ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thick
No,
rim.
He's got some cool
Yeah,
sunglasses he brought
hey,
with
give
him,
me
too.
some Tom Cruise glasses, son.
Where's your sunglasses?
He's got those behind his tee. What are those sunglasses?
These are the ones you wear when you come out so that it don't burn your eyes up.
There you go.
See, right now, you look up now and you go, okay.
God, I wish you had on white tennis shoes and jorts.
I mean, those things slipped right over those regular glasses.
Yeah.
That ain't even close to there.
Old 3-lens eye.
Yeah, Phil got a pair just like him.
No.
He hunts with them.
Yep.
Now, that was one of the reasons I was so scared of the eye surgery. Him and Tommy. Tommy talked Phil into getting something done to their eyes. Well, for 5 days, Phil laid in the recliner at his house and had to have his head like this the whole time.
What?
I think
And
he
he
had
just
LASIK.
he just had a big bloody spot where his eye used to be.
Yeah, I think Phil was one of the first pioneers of LASIK.
Oh, no.
I think he was,
Look,
I think he was early in the game.
Yeah, I like them to dial that in.
Yeah.
So he had to lay there for like a week.
Yeah, you don't want to be the pioneer of a surgery.
On your eyeball.
With lasers.
Well, that was a new thing because, hey, they just got in a brand new laser machine
When?
from my surgery.
Oh, you were
Yeah.
with a fresh
Yeah,
hot laser.
Yeah. Oh, hey,
They had it broke in because he was last.
hey,
but it was
brand
new.
new. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's like getting fries out of fresh grease.
Yeah, that's
About
right.
that third batch.
Frying fish with fresh grease.
Once the grease is broke in, but it fries it's still new. Yeah, that's what you want. That's where you were. I ain't believing the man went home and took a lens out of his glasses. That's funny.
Well, hey, you don't need it.
I love it.
Why would you have it? You know.
I don't know, but you can't get rid of them glasses because the only time I ever see you without them, you're asleep. So I don't.
And a lot of times I go to sleep with them on.
You go to sleep with
And
them
then my
on.
wife comes in and takes them off and puts them on. You know.
I love it. Well, hey, I'm glad I'm glad they didn't lie to you. I was worried. I know how much you hate pain.
Oh, what are you talking about?
I'm glad that was a factual statement. When I talked to Christine yesterday, she said
shocked.
She said he is fine.
No.
But he needs a driver.
No, that was the coolest thing about it when I went back yesterday. Yeah. Went back yesterday to have it checked. You know, the nurse looks and says, okay, read the chart. You know, and I read it. She said, you can drive. You can pass the driver's test. And I said, good deal.
There you go.
So you can read the whole chart now?
Down to about the fourth line. Can't read the bottom one.
I tell you, the most incredible thing is the ducks that I actually saw him kill when he couldn't see. Ain't no telling what he gonna kill now.
Oh no, like he's.
I was with him the other day. I mean,
well, no, I shot a decoy. Thinking it was a stupid mallard hen.
He did do that. That's a factual.
Hey, that's why I said, when they told me, said, well, hey, look, I done the exam and all that, and he said, well, here's the deal. He said it would really be a waste of your money for me to actually tell me, okay, let's up it where you can see. He said, because that ain't gonna last long. He said, number one, your eyes or your lenses are scarred bad. Number two, they're starting to harden.
I saw them years of you welding without a hood on.
Well, hey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nah, coming back to
But
bites
anyway,
ain't it?
and I said, and he said, we got one date open this month. And I said, hey, schedule the first eye for have it done. And I said, and then schedule the next one as quick as you can do it.
So they started on your left one?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He said, what's your dominant eyes? What, you shoot right in? I said, I shoot right in. He said, we'll start with the left.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't wait till I have both eyes in. I actually can see.
Yeah.
You boys in for a show.
Hey, I'm coming to watch him.
Yeah, you're in for a show now.
Let's take a break. We'll be back.
Martin was saying they're right here, and I was over here talking, what?
Yeah, I did have to turn his head a couple of times. I said no.
He took my head to eek.
I just thought, I was like, man, that old boy shut down when it gets cold. But, now let's take a break. We'll be back right after this. You know what gift never gets old? The gift of meat.
Hey, it's my go-to. It's my go-to gift for a man in your life that has a hobby and he already bought everything you wanted. You just get him a box of meat.
And you can give it to him for 12 months if you want to. You can give it to him for 3 months. You can give it to him however long you want to. Of course, we're talking about our friends over at Moink. Moink delivers grass-fed and grass-finished beef and lamb, pastured pork and chicken, and sustainable wild-caught Alaskan salmon straight to your door. Moink farmers farm like our grandparents did, and as a result, Moink meat tastes like it should because the family farm does it better. The Moink difference is a difference you can taste and you can feel good knowing you're helping family farms stay financially independent too. Look, the cool thing is if you know that person or yourself loves ribeyes, you can get all ribeyes in the box. If you know they love chicken, get them chicken. It's not some hodgepodge. You can pick what is in the box, especially for that person, whether it's yourself or whether it's a gift or it doesn't matter. And the cool thing is you can cancel anytime. So there's no long-term commitments or anything like that. We've got them.
Love them.
Love them. I mean, I haven't had anything bad out of them yet. Look, Moink is helping save rural America, and we love it. We are rural America here in West Monroe, Louisiana.
Got it for my dad for his birthday.
There you go.
He loved it.
See, we're just trying to help you folks out. Look, Shark Tank host Kevin O'Leary called Moink's bacon the best bacon he's ever tasted, and Ring Doorbell founder Jamie Siminoff jumped at the chance to invest in Moink, and they guarantee you're going to say oink oink.
I'm just so happy I got moinked.
I was waiting on the old man. I know that's his favorite line. So, look, and we know you're going to say the exact same thing. Keep American farming going by signing up at moinkbox.com/duck right now. And listeners of this show get free filet mignon in every order for a year. That's 1 year of the best filet mignon you'll ever taste, but for a limited time. Spelled MOINK box.com/duck. That's moinkbox.com/duck,
boys.
I ain't never been hunting with a blind man before. That's fun.
Right.
especially one that I didn't know that was
Well, that
sitting
was
right
like that
beside
day
me.
that they told me that, talking about, hey, you didn't kill Dooley Scott. We put blanks in it. And I said, hey, that's when you know when you're really good. When you can
them
kill
anyway.
3 out of 3 and they gave you blanks in your gun.
Well, I
I
can
said, I killed them with a
confirm.
wadding, boys.
I can confirm on a man that couldn't see nothing at least 4 kills because I was looking right down his gun barrel when it happened. So
Well,
the fact that he couldn't see and did that's incredible.
Oh, that's impressive. I mean, he was just going on feel.
Oh, no.
It was just muscle memory at that point.
Well, that's it, muscle memory.
You could hear their
I
wings.
done told y'all, hey, as long as your lead's right, you can kill them out to just infinity.
I also am
If you got your lead right, hey, it don't make it ever kill them.
I'm also mildly concerned. I sat in a metal box by a blind man with a loaded shotgun.
Yeah,
but you know what? God is good. He knew what I was doing. He saw I was there for the good of everything, and he took
kept
care
That's
of me.
right. He was taking care of an old man, blind man.
Yeah. So there you go.
But when you left the doctor though, you got in the wrong car.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was trying to.
They didn't let you in.
Oh, no.
Unbelievable.
But he was laughing because he had them black shades on, too. He just had his done, too. He said, I know what you're doing, brother.
Now just think. You sitting in a parking lot, and a man looked like him come try to get in your car.
With
car.
them shades
Yeah.
on.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
Gas it.
Yeah, I mean, honk the horn, get
Well,
my
she
cell
did that
phone
too,
out.
yeah.
Like,
She did that, and I said, well, she's honking on, but I can't find her.
no, but I'm talking about if I'm the one not picking you up, I'm be like,
Right.
now hold on. Like what?
Grab your pistol.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess even with Cy, the good news about Cy, even walking around, you can tell he's got a sunny disposition. So you probably wouldn't be too afraid of him.
Oh, I'm harmless.
Yeah, as a heel hound. But I mean, it's just, I don't know. That'd be weird. Have somebody just walk up to your door trying to. But I guess at our age, you'd be sympathetic of a man.
Before all
With,
this happened way back, I actually got in a car with a person. I'm serious. He's sitting there looking at me. I said, oh, I'm sorry. I got the wrong car.
Elaborate.
No, that was just it.
That's the whole
Then I
story?
opened the door and got out.
oh, so you sat down.
Oh, yeah.
No, this
I
was
actually
a
got in,
different
sat down and shut the door.
And this was when you had 2 good eyes.
When I was in it for my before my eyesight went, boys.
He just.
Yeah.
Did you buckle up?
No, I hadn't got to the buckle up stage yet. Then I looked over and said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm in the wrong car."
You know what? It wasn't too long ago. There was not a law requiring you to buckle up. I can remember when I was a kid being in the back window of a car.
In the window.
In the window.
Hanging out, hanging out.
Oh, I remember as a
Wasn't
kid
any law.
riding on the console. Not in no chair, not in none of that. On the dadgum console, like sitting on it.
Oh, we'd ride in the back window, the back of the truck.
Oh, I remember riding in the back of the truck. People look at you like you're crazy now if you do that.
Oh, yeah.
And I was in the neighborhood the other day. I was like, boys, jump in the back. It's fun. Trust me. And there were people like,
Yeah,
are those children in the back of a truck? And I was like, yeah,
Was in the back of the truck.
just in the neighborhood.
yeah, it's fine.
My papa, when I was a kid, I lived across the street from him. He would take us to get snow cones, and we would be on the hood of his car until we got to the busy street. He's like, yeah, just ride up there. You don't have to get in. I was like,
That's living there.
That's right.
I can't tell you how many times my grandpa put me in the back, said, "Hold on to this. We're just going right down the road."
Yeah.
And right down the road
off you
could have
go.
been right down the road was anywhere from 1 mile to 12 miles.
Yeah.
But rope was too expensive. Didn't have no
That's
money
like
for
Phil.
rope. You just hold on to this back here. We'll be all right.
Yeah. It's like Phil. Hey, come on. We're just gonna be over for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Then hey,
3 hours later.
sun's down. I'm talking about. Hey, when are we leaving?
Then I remember today he got it's when they first come out, one of them old camper shells and that thing. And I thought that was the coolest thing. Like I had my own little fort in the back of his truck. Like until I realized I had to get up to the front and get everything out of it when we'd go like to the hunting camp or fishing camp because his old buck couldn't get up in there to it. So he'd stack it all the way to the front, and then I was up in there crawling. Yeah, I was a husky.
Pushing it out.
ski.
A ski.
Yeah.
A ski.
I was in that big section, not the tall, just the big.
You grew into it, though.
Yeah, it took me a while, but yeah,
Oh,
and them was the good old days there. Golly, but we living in the good old days too. But it's That is so funny to look over at a man.
With one lens.
One lens.
Oh, one lens.
Just hopping in other people's cars.
I didn't notice it till that glare hit it just right.
You don't notice how much bigger his other eye is?
Yeah.
Them things used to be strong.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Exactly right.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
I can't stop. That's fantastic. Well, any other news from the eye doctor?
No. Hey,
You're just full of great eye doctors.
Did you
The
tell?
other one will be done in January.
Did you go home and tell Christine how beautiful she is?
Oh, I do that.
Now
all
that
the
you
time.
can see her?
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Well, that's good.
As a matter of fact, we pulled up. She went to the grocery store, and I pulled up and I said, "Hey, good looking redhead, get your butt in the car. I'm gonna take you home. I like your looks, girl. Come on."
Could you imagine the game that Si had when he was in his 20s?
Oh,
I'll say this: it was the sink or swim method. I can guarantee you.
Hey, she can only say no.
And you only need
Hey,
one to say yes.
look, I wasn't
Like, that's
afraid to try nothing, buddy.
sink or swim. Buddy.
Hey, girl. Oh, that is funny.
Oh my goodness gracious!
No, that's some of my fondest memories. Is my dating days.
Oh, boy.
I don't think we can tell them.
Yeah, are those.
Oh no, hey,
I wonder what the attrition
that'd be
rate
rated X, boys.
Oh
boy.
Okay. Even America's favorite uncle has a pass, boys. Anyway,
Hey, they'll know us by the power of our testimony, everybody.
yeah. Oh my goodness gracious!
Oh, so the next one's in January,
9th of January.
9th of January.
Where we going once you get that done? Once you got two good eyes and no lenses
Oh,
in
hey,
your
I'm
glasses,
going to go down there and show them boys put on a shooting demonstration for them.
you probably ought not wait till the 9th of
I wish it was
January.
legal because I pulled my stunt my uncle used to pull.
Okay,
What?
do tell.
Well, hey, meet me down at the lair and bring plenty of money.
Money?
He's fixing to shoot wood ducks in
That's
the
right.
head
I'm fixing to shoot with ducks flying
with a 22.
with a 22
Open
shots on it.
Hey, you know what?
Iron sights.
You may actually
Iron
win
sights.
it. You may actually win at poker now.
It's good.
You're
to know.
gonna know what two cards
I
you got.
actually read the cards.
No, I think it's going to take a lot more than cataract surgery for him to win at poker.
Oh, he always wins because he's got the deepest pocket.
Look,
He'll just keep coming
He does
back.
have.
Hey,
He
look.
does have staying power. We'll be back right
He
after
ain't
this.
afraid to lose. 3, 2, 1.
Happy New Rear. That's
Ba-dum.
right. Rear, not year. Now's the perfect time to grab some brand new comfy underwear, loungewear, and pajamas at Tommy John's end of year sale. Save up to 70%.
70%.
That and when you wear Tommy John, that's how much underwear you feel like you're wearing less, 70%, because you don't even know they're there. They're that comfortable, man.
Fantastic.
When you start the year in Tommy John, you're that much more comfortable, so you can do everything better. You hear that? 2023 could be your best year yet, just because of what you wear under your clothes. I mean, I'm just saying. Tommy John underwear, loungewear, and pajamas have dozens of comfort innovations like luxuriously soft tri-blend and micromodal fabrics with 4-way stretch, and there's no lint balls or fuzz.
Buzz.
You don't, and nobody got time for extra balls. I mean, that's just the lint is terrible. Look, with over 18 million pairs sold and thousands of 5-star reviews, people love their Tommy Johns. That's why Tommy John doesn't have customers.
we got fanatics, boys.
That's what I'm talking about. Si's wearing them right now.
Hey, that's it. I
I'm
got
wearing
about
them right
14
now.
pair of them.
Hey, and 14 pair. He ain't got to do laundry but every other week.
That's it.
That's how much he loves them. He don't want to wash his drawers but every other week.
There you go.
Look, hurry over to their end of year sale right now for the best prices ever. And all Tommy John underwear is covered by their no wedgie guarantee. This is Tommy John's final sale of the year. And like 2022, it's ending soon. Si loves them and so will you. Shop Tommy John's end of year sale right now for up to 70% off at TommyJohn.com/duck. Save up to 70% for a limited time at TommyJohn.com/duck.
Duck.
Once again, TommyJohn.com/duck.
Duck, boys.
See site.
For further detail.
So are you aware that this year it marks the 50th anniversary of Duck Commander?
No, I didn't.
Did you know that?
50 of them.
Nope. 50 years.
50 years.
50 years.
Phil didn't either till I asked him to sit down and film something for it. Yeah. He said, 50 years.
I just been doing this for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Went by
My
fast.
favorite part about Phil, we asked him in the deal, and this video will be out eventually. We're not done with it yet, but asked him about 50 years, and here's who Phil is. He could care less about this company. The first thing he did, Phil, what does 50 years mean? You've been doing it, all that. 50 years. Well, 2022 years ago, a man named Jesus came, and I was like, that's the kind of perspective I hope I keep in my life. When I'm asking you about your success, of what you built from the ground up.
For 50 years.
For 50 years, your blood, sweat, tears, fish guts, you name it, on the Ouachita River.
You're way more concerned with 2022 years.
And your only concern is telling the story of Jesus before you even talk about yourself. That's goals. It's hilarious to watch, but that's goals.
Well, yeah, I just
you're not
laugh
worried about your story. That's to me, that is a cool perspective to have on life.
My whole body right now is tingling from the tip of the hair all the way down to my toenails because of that.
Yeah. It's hilarious, man.
Because looking back, on the Robertsons as a whole, on their whole family, I can see God's handprint clearly. And everything we've ever been involved in. And that all started with Mom and Dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's wild, man. You finally give a man a camera and hey, talk about yourself. Talk about yourself for a minute.
What about your 50 years? Let me tell you. 22 years ago, Jesus, the Son of God, left his footprint on this earth for 33 short years.
Yeah, it was... but that's Phil, and again, that's just a perspective that I hope I can have one day. It was just, I don't know, it's hilarious to watch because we know Phil, and
and I've heard that many times from Phil, but it's
the coolest thing I ever heard.
Expected at this, but he's going to do it.
The coolest thing I ever heard him say was, I come in from leave in the military, and I said, well, what's been going on? And he said, well, about that time, here comes a pickup load of his buddies. They pull in and tell him, hey, how you been? You been all right? Yeah, we've been good. And they said, hey, man, let's go drink some beer and, run the women. And Phil looked at him and said, boys, y'all don't realize it. That guy's dead and buried. And I'm looking at him. And they just blanks, tell me, say what? He said, that boy died, and I buried him. You looking for a dead man? He don't exist no more. Then they, adios.
Yeah, they gone.
They gone.
Yeah.
Because I told him, I said, hey, the best sermon I ever heard you give was that day that your buddies asked you, hey, let's go get drunk, run the women. And he said, hey, that boy died.
He don't live here no more.
He don't live here more. He's dead and buried. Got dirt in his face.
Yeah. That's you saying that's what made me think of the exact way he put it. He said 50 years. He said anniversaries ain't something I celebrate. And then he said, except for one. He said, the birth of our Savior, Christmas. It's coming up. And
Christmas, Christ.
And then he went into the 2022 years ago. But the first thing I thought of, whenever he said it, I was like, "Dang, Kay, that's unfortunate. Anniversaries ain't something I celebrate." I was like, "Well, I bet Kay loves hearing this."
Yeah,
But it was classic Phil, and just again a perspective that I hope it's something we should all strive for. Somebody asks you to talk about yourself, and the first thing you do is talk about Jesus. That's a But in Phil's case, and in all of our cases, there is no us without Jesus. So there's no you without him, and especially in our case.
Well, I got to bring this up. Sunday, Al preached, and he gave the contrast, of living a life with Jesus versus, and I'm not even going to use the word life, because without him, there is no life.
Yeah.
Okay, and he contrasted that in his sermon the other day. Okay, and it just, that's why, in my humble opinion, the human race has gone slam stupid.
We've been that way. So.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious.
This is humble opinion.
Look, and I'm part of it.
All the difference is today you know about it.
Yeah,
All right.
That's the biggest difference is it's so connected. You know all the crazy mess that's going on in the world.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, speaking of crazy mess in the world, look, our folks up in Farmerville, our neighbors to the north, they took it on the chin
Oh yeah, with that
from
tornado.
a nader.
Yeah.
So, man, I just weather's weird. I mean, I've been here 37 years. The last couple of years we've had tornadoes during the middle of winter. Like it just is, it's mind blowing. Like now it's becoming normal, and I'm like, like what's going on this big thing that we're shaking? Like what is? And then we had tornadoes last week, and they talking about getting snow next week. Like that don't happen down here.
It's supposed to be 19 degrees here in about, 6 days?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Christmas Eve, I think.
I'm
something like
fixing to
that.
turn into a bear,
Yeah. Hibernate.
a hibernation.
Oh
bear.
man, them deer gonna be moving. You
yeah,
gotta
but
go.
hey, they gonna be missing me because I ain't gonna be moving.
The size of fairweather, honey.
That's right. I'm a fair weather hunter.
Sabi done chopped down that whole deer stand, burnt it all to
Oh,
pieces.
hey, hey! Before I'd freeze to death, I'd burn everything I got. that house go up in a flame, boys.
Well, let's take a break. We'll be back right after this.
I told Phil about it once we realized 50th anniversary was upon us. You know what he told me?
Uh-oh.
He said, I was just trying to figure out a way to make a living where I could go duck hunting every day. That's all I was trying to do.
Yeah.
He figured that out.
Well, you pulled it off, and then some. So,
Well, I think that's what he figured out in life. And if people see him as attractive or have it figured out, he figured out what
Hey.
being content is and what following Jesus does.
you say being content that he's living in the same house that he was living in 50 years ago. How long has he been there? 55 years?
72.
Yeah.
is
Well,
when he opened the
72 is
company.
50.
Yeah.
That's what it's 22 now. So yeah, 50,
50 years.
50 plus. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the house he moved in when he left
Yep.
Junction City.
Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah.
where Kay. He told Kay. He says it in that video. He said, "I told Kay to find me a place on the river." He said, "This was the place she found. We're still in it."
Yep.
Now, granted, it's changed
Yeah,
a lot.
used to be two houses.
But yeah, I mean, but it's still functionally the same place. They didn't tear it down and rebuild it.
No.
Now they moved metal buildings in and out and around
and added on. a little
and
bit.
added on
And
and
they
put a
added-
concrete
Yeah.
slab
Yeah.
and there's a little bitty, but the structure is still what was there, and that's wild. I mean, because the man's walking around puppy pads every day, like he got enough money to send them dogs to a dog trainer. He's like, man, ain't that big of a deal. Like he just walks around.
Well, he
You
got
know.
enough money to build something super fancy down there too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to level the whole thing and
Why?
build whatever he wants.
Why?
I
Why would you waste your money?
What?
No, he's
ain't
not
saying
saying
he should.
Well,
He's
I
saying
was
he
saying.
could.
I said he could.
See,
But
this
instead, he
man-
lives in the trailer house that he was in and walks around puppy pads every day.
Happy.
But but here's the difference. When he pulls up to his lair, or the workplace, because Kay kicked us out, she got tired of us coming in at 4 a.m.
Yep.
That's understandable.
making a racket. Well, she should have been used to it by then. I still miss mornings at Phil's, watching the Weather Channel and opining about, hey, we ought to do this, and we just do the same thing we were going to do anyway.
That's right.
Like nothing changes on that regard. But when he pulls up to the lair and he sees that track hoe and that dozer
Yep.
and them two tractors,
Yep.
he wells with pride. If that ain't redneck, I mean, the door falling off his house, but by God, I got a track hoe, a dozer, and two tractors.
And those tractors are nice.
Hey, to work my land.
That's it, mine.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, because I told him, I said, hey, you ain't never been too bright, but the brightest thing you ever done was bought that land. So
But that is.
We've hunted on it. Yeah.
He is for sure an example of contentment.
yeah.
And
Well,
where you are.
This
like-
man sitting right here has the same.
Absolutely.
Oh, hey.
Si's house was falling down, and all he did was bulldozed it.
Oh, I wish they'd had let me do that and filmed it.
And all he did was tore it down and
Yeah.
put him up a side pad
Hey.
Yep, side pad.
and called it
You
good.
remember those billboards? You'd be driving down the interstate, and there'd be a big picture of him
Yeah.
With a side
standing
pad.
next to the
Get a
side
side
pad.
pad. Yeah.
Get a side pad.
Get a side pad.
Man had a whole house named after him
Oh, yeah, you couldn't go 10 miles without seeing his face.
on a bill. Oh, on the interstate
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. It was fantastic. And that's, I mean, up until last year, he ain't ever had a brand new vehicle.
No.
Man, 73 years old at the time. Ain't ever bought a brand new vehicle and could have bought us all one at any given time over the past 10 years.
Yeah.
And then finally decided to get him one. I was like, when he did that, I was like, that's awesome. Like that,
Yeah.
you deserve it. Like you earned it. I mean, how many times would I stop pick you up on that Bronco because it broke down between your house and field? I used to go home that way, out of my way,
just in case
to
I
make
broke
sure
down.
he wasn't walking home.
Yeah. I'm serious.
Like, and when I would go duck hunting, I would go that way to make sure Si made it.
He'd come around the curve talking about, yep, good thing I done it. He broke
Si's
down
there
again.
with a hood up, and we over there just
broke
jumper
down again.
cables and trying to get everything back connected.
That is wonderful.
You know?
Have you seen what Phil drives around, that white truck?
Oh, the single cab?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
He
yeah.
ain't worried about buffing all them deads out.
No, well, he used to say it was 2 inches narrower than it was when he bought it, but now it's like 7 inches narrower and 4 inches shorter
Oh, boy.
than when he bought it. He just keeps backing into things.
Well,
Luckily, it ain't Stone's truck no more.
Hey, them trees ain't got a lot of give down there.
Neither did Stone's truck. That was a good morning
And
there.
hey,
Oh, yeah.
I told y'all not to park there. Boom.
He
gone.
passed it on. He passed it on to his son too, because I remember that day that
Oh, yeah.
Al pulled in between them two trees and left the door open. When he hung reverse, just hit it. He found you, stomped it, tore the door off. Then down the road he goes.
He got wedged in between two trees. And instead of just, trying to assess the situation, it was a fit of rage. We're just
Just put it
boom,
again,
boom,
stomp
boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, jackknife in between two trees. And it was impressive. He got it out of there. That was that old brown Ford. I remember that
That
truck.
was funny.
That is
Hilarious.
funny.
And that was one of my first hunts down there. And I thought, what in the world?
Oh yeah, what have I got myself into?
Yeah, I
These
may need to
idiots
find
are
me
tearing
somewhere
up
else
the
here.
truck. Instead of getting out like Stone and walk around talking, okay, what I need to do here?
No,
No,
it's-
just
nobody got time for
bam, bam.
Yeah, this is way quicker. Anybody got time, get out the truck. If I do this 19 times, that'd save me how long I'd have been out of the truck looking.
That's funny.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Yeah, I'll never forget that morning, Phil. Boom! I told y'all not to park there.
no, yeah.
He got him.
Stone's
I was
truck.
parked. I was parked
Don't pull behind me.
100 feet behind his rig.
I told y'all not to park there.
And he just backed right into it. It said, "Send me a bill."
Yep.
Took off.
Send me a bill.
Rolled down this window. I told y'all not to park there. Send me a bill. Vroom. Everybody gets backed into down there. It don't matter how careful you are, man. Goblin backed into me on the phone with me. He was talking to me. Boom. He said, I hit your truck.
You said I felt it.
He said, no, I was down there.
Oh, you
I was
you
moving,
weren't in the truck. You were just on the phone.
No, I was down there moving decoys around and crap.
I'm gonna have to put rear view mirrors on those side by side. 'Cause,
Yeah.
he run over.
Why?
What?
Yeah.
I won't use them.
No, he can't turn around. Look behind him. He gets to about right here as far as he can go.
Oh, because of his back.
Just in
Well,
76.
He's well, I'm talking about Godwin.
Oh, yeah.
He ain't talking about Phil.
No, I guess he's constricted because of his clothes. Yeah, that's it right there. That's it. He's,
He turned his phone in selfie mode.
that's it.
Look,
Oh, that's funny.
he done got spoiled by that backup camera.
Yeah.
Of course, I have too. I don't look behind me no more. I
Backup
just,
cameras are nice.
oh, I don't know what took them so long to invent them things.
Mine doesn't work right.
Brittany's new rig got them 360 cameras. She still turn all the way around and look behind her. I'm like, it's right there. Everything you need is right there. Nope, can't do it.
Can't do it.
I wish I
do
had it. But no, man, that's good times down there, man. Unbelievable.
50 years of them.
A lot of
50
good
years
memories.
of them. Only about 12, 13 of them for me, but they were some fun ones. There's some miserable ones too, but they were fun ones.
Well, Phil has an infatuation with misery,
He does.
especially if somebody new comes along. He's gonna find out what kind of man they are.
Who's a man?
I slept on his couch many a nights because he told me I should move the decoys in the middle of the night.
Yeah, that's just lunacy.
Yeah. I did it though.
Oh, I did too.
I was earning my stripes with him, I thought. And then I finally said, you know what? There's a better mousetrap. Somebody else come down here and hunt. I'm out. But you know what? You did it because you wanted a duck hunt every day. So,
Yeah, putting out decoys in the middle of the night, building duck blinds in the middle of the night,
oh my gosh.
the day before duck season.
Yeah, I remember that. You, Phil Godwin,
Yeah, it's bad.
down there at midnight on the lane with chainsaws and 2x4s.
Yeah.
Because that was a good idea. I don't know how one of us didn't end up without a digit on that deal. We was holding headlights, cutting 2x4s with a chainsaw. Phil said, if we just rip them at this angle right here, we can jab them in the mud. So we cutting with chainsaws and hitting with a sledgehammer in the middle of the night, the day before duck season. And then, about 2 o'clock we got done. I was like, why don't we just get in this thing and go to sleep?
right.
They're like, no,
Take
let's go
a
back
couple-
to the house. I'm
Yeah.
like, well, there's another hour gone. Like,
Yeah.
we'd have been way better just sit down and go
Right,
to sleep.
sit down there, wait the daylight.
Yeah.
Wake up, shoot 'em.
That
Oh, I
man.
remember them days.
Yeah. I tell you what I did, though.
Just sheer stupidity.
I put 2 boards on the bottom. That way I didn't fall out the front of that rascal like I did that other one.
Oh my gosh.
I had me plenty of room for that size 13 foot on this one.
That was the beginning of the less is more blind building phase.
Less is more.
Less is two. It was two
yeah.
boards, one for your butt, one for your feet.
Yeah, budget. We's on a budget, boys.
Well, that went from, hey, they put 3 blinds together and said, hey, they'll never know it's a duck blind because it's too big.
Too big.
Yeah.
We went from extreme comfort
Yeah.
to extreme misery.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all used to have a toilet in a duck blind.
Yeah.
And then we went to the low profile stage where Phil wanted low profile blinds, but that meant Godwin was the only one who could actually sit upright
Yeah.
under the roof.
All the rest of them had to be hunkered over.
Yeah.
And we couldn't afford chairs, so we all sat on 5-gallon hydraulic fluid buckets.
Yeah.
Black and yellow buckets.
Black and yellow buckets. That's,
No
Yeah,
cushion. There were 2 chairs in the blind on each end
that's right.
next to the heaters. The rest of us on hydraulic fluid buckets. I'd leave there I'd leave there about Godwin's height. Like I could not stand up. I was just like this all morning.
Cramp.
W.E. Phillips, the wise philosopher, he has it right. He said, Phil and Jace, they have a problem with the concept of other people.
But let's take our last break. We'll be back right after this. Johnny D,
What's up?
what's in that inbox?
I got some, but
Do you?
first off,
Good.
most important advice: always take your own car. Get out of there. Someone, we'll call her Whitney. It's not Whitney. She said to keep her name anonymous. Well, I get why. So we just edited it because I accidentally read your name. She said she's looking for some advice. Well, she doesn't know if she's looking for advice, but she thinks she needs some advice. So her boyfriend and her, they're 32 and 30. They're ready to move on with their lives, and they are ready to get married. Normal thing to happen. But however, this past summer, his brother decided to finally, she put quotations, propose to his girlfriend. So they have a wedding date next September. So they want to elope, just have a few friends there, boom, get married. But they don't want to steal the brother's thunder and get married right before he does and make it about them. But they're also ready to have kids. They're 32 and 30. They're ready to tie a knot, have some kids, start making a family.
Go to
she
the
said-
justice of the peace, don't tell nobody, then have a ceremony 8 months later.
There you go.
Like, this ain't hard.
Yeah.
Well, they don't even want to have a ceremony. From what I'm reading.
They said they wanted a few friends there. With
Two.
dinner, two?
When I said a few, she literally put with only like 2 friends there.
Oh, well, go down to the justice of the peace, do your thing.
Yeah. 2
and,
witnesses.
and start
Tell them you're married.
figure out how to have kids. Start doing that.
Yeah. Hey.
You got to figure that one out on your own.
Hey.
We're not giving that advice. Yeah, I don't think I get that you got family and they got big plans, but
I
you
think the
can't
only way you steal the thunder is
if you announce it.
announce it and do a ceremony. You go down to Justice of Peace on a random Tuesday.
No.
That's it.
No, I don't. But I
like-
don't think if you get married and say, "Hey, we're getting married," the only way you steal the thunder is if you like do it right next to their wedding or at their Like
Yeah.
you
Go
can't.
tomorrow.
You can't let someone else's celebration, which is a great thing, happy for them too, hold your life back for years.
Especially if you're in your 30s.
Yeah.
I say leave tomorrow.
Yeah.
Get in the rig, go get it done.
That's it.
This going to air on like a Tuesday. Wednesday, y'all should go get married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just saying.
December 23rd. That's your anniversary date, Whitney, not the name I said earlier that we edited out.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the sky is blue.
quit it. Anyway, I think we're in agreement, Si.
Yeah.
Go get married.
Hey, used to when I did it, it was cost $25. I don't know what the fee is nowadays. Hey, so he said ID. We jumped in the car and headed south, boys.
Oh, got the heck out of Massachusetts.
That was it. Get out of Massachusetts.
And they got the right idea, too.
Hey,
You know.
I got out of the Army and got married same day.
Thank you.
Went out from under one contract, went to another one. Hey, that's what the judge said, and that's the only reason the judge, he wavered 5 days of all this junk you have to go through. He said, I got one question. I said, what's that? He said, you just got out from under a 4-year contract with the military. This one's a lifetime. You sure you want to do it? I said, yeah. He said, all right, everything's wavered. All right, go see this man here, and he'll marry you.
Boom.
Oh, I'm going to do everything in my power to try to talk my daughters into doing the same thing.
What's that, eloping?
Yes, sir.
Hey, yeah.
It's way simpler. Go to a justice of the peace, pay the man whatever $50 or $100, and hey, that's all it's gonna cost you.
And then spend about $5,000 and throw you a really good party.
That's right. Then hey, if you want to throw a party, then spend $5,000.
And spend the other 10 on a trip.
Whitney,
Yeah.
even better idea.
Yeah.
You can announce it at Christmas. Oh, by the way, everybody.
Oh, by the way,
We're
hey,
married.
Yeah, send a
married.
Christmas card.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
right.
We
Send
got married. And then it's all about Christmas, and your brother's not till September, or his brother. And if he gets upset about that,
Oh, yeah. Well, that's
find a new brother. No, you can't do that. But that's on him.
yeah.
I mean, he got issues.
Hey, strike while the iron's hot. You're 30 and 32.
Let's
Quit wasting
go.
time.
We're getting people married.
Move on it.
Careful, though. You may have twins.
That's right. Hey, there you go.
You know where that came from?
What?
I don't know. Just happens.
No, I don't know where the other one come from.
Give me your glasses.
Yeah, thanks for you can have them.
You got one more?
I do have another. We're going overtime today. I like it.
Overtime, baby.
Well, we may have some stuff we call from the earlier.
Who knows? Well, we already had to edit out.
We'll
Hey,
make-
I
we'll
am
make
allowed
Hunter
to
do his
say
job.
Corey from Maryland's name.
Corey.
What's up, Corey?
That's it.
His subject line was Black Panthers rule the earth. So I was
it.
almost
Hey.
like, here we go, another Black
Kawanda.
Panther one. But he's right. But that has nothing to do with that. He just wanted to grab my attention. So his girlfriend and him have been together coming up on 3 years now, and they've hit a bit of a snag.
Uh-oh.
She
A little
claims she's
snag.
getting a little bored with our relationship. She still loves me, and I still love her, but our time together isn't as exciting as it used to be. First piece of advice I'm going to give you is duh. I'm wondering if there should still be a spark in the relationship after this long, and if there is, how do we keep it? Long story short, what we do together is getting a little repetitive, and we miss the times when we first got together and we were so head over heels for each other. Any advice you could give us would be awesome.
Mark said he ain't touching it.
What?
Hey, I'll give you a heads up. You're on your way out, Jack.
No,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't think that.
Hey, read the signs. The writing is
No.
on the wall.
No.
Okay, you're gone, dude.
I don't think that's true, and now I
it
feel
is
bad for
true.
saying his
Hey,
name. I don't think that's true,
Get
Corey.
back with me when she dumps you. Hey, I'm just being honest here, boys.
I just gotta say this: if you ain't got the passcode to her phone, you need to get it.
Oh my goodness! I am against both of you right now.
Look,
That's normal.
Hey,
I mean, not to say it out loud.
yeah, she's letting her feelings be known. She's setting up for the goodbye.
that's it.
I don't
That's
know, but I mean, you're
But
not.
why are you bored? Did you quit putting time into the relationship? Did
See
you give
that?
up on the effort? Did you stop dating? Did you like?
Dude, the act
Do you
is
watch
falling.
Big Bang Theory every night? Like, what do you? I mean,
That
where,
is true.
Where are you at with
But
that?
I do
deal?
think
Like,
3 years in, you're not gonna. It should be better,
Yeah.
but you're not gonna have the lovey-dovey.
No, that
First-
leaves, but it's replaced with other things.
It's
and if
replaced
it's
with
not,
better things.
if it's not getting replaced, then there's an issue.
Okay, I don't think you're getting dumped yet, Corey.
Hey,
I think you can save this.
When I hear that, though, I do think she's practicing her goodbye. I'm just being honest.
That's it.
I mean,
Hey, that's
if
me.
they want to know what we really think,
Hey,
that's what I think is happening.
that's it.
Corey, I read this and didn't think that
That's
was
fine, and
happening.
that's
so
fine.
there's a chance.
Yeah, that's fine.
But
we all
I
have
do
a difference
think
of opinion.
you've got to step.
You better
your game-
make something happen.
Step your
Here's
game
what you
up.
do. You record this conversation, play it in front of her, and look at her reaction.
That's right.
Now, that's a risky strategy, but it could work.
And then you'll know.
Dear.
Hey,
Si
I
says
hear
you're
the
about to
whistling
tomahawk
of an
chop
axe.
me.
I hear the whistling of an axe coming down.
Now, see, as a man who we rarely agree on a lot of things, me and him is on the exact same page.
I
here.
know it feels weird.
So I just
man.
that feels like the practice of goodbye.
I think, but 3 years. I think she loves you, and this is her way of saying, "Hey, dude, pay attention to me. Hey, dude, step your game up."
Yeah, because odds are there's somebody trying to do that.
Whew.
I'm just that's the only time that becomes an issue.
Whew.
I'm just saying.
If she's telling
I mean, you're
you,
not wrong.
If she's telling you she's bored, you're gone, dude.
It does, but no, she's giving him the nice way of saying something's got to change.
Yeah,
Yeah,
give a little.
he's gone.
That could be the change.
Could be the
That could
change.
be the change, boys.
But well, either way, we gave him a wake up call to step his
That's
game
good.
up.
Yeah.
So, Si put the fear in
Hey,
him.
look, you
I'll
gotta
be
think-
honest though. When people send these kinds of emails, and I appreciate them, I appreciate all the emails. He knows something needs to change.
Yeah, otherwise,
It's like he's afraid to pull the
Yeah.
trigger, and he needs us to tell him, "Well, change something.
change something.
Either change girlfriends, change tactics, change something."
Hey, I will say this to you though, dude. Hey, it's a big ocean. There's a lot of fish in it.
Corey, 3 years of your life, and you say you love this girl. Go fight for her, my man.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
Look, hey, that's good advice.
Great advice. Go to
Hey,
Six
no,
Flags
hey,
or
it's
something.
good
They got one
advice.
of
But they're
those
just
in there.
boyfriend, girlfriend, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, there's no paperwork involved.
well, and like, there's no reason to go to counseling or anything.
That's it.
like
No, no,
that.
no,
Like,
no,
in
no.
marriage, if you were married, I would say go find you a counselor.
No, no, no.
And like, find you an unbiased third party that can tell you what you're missing. Because we do.
But
I mean, we do run into ruts in relationships where you just start missing things because you're so dialed in on here. Me and Brittany have gone to marriage counseling like 3 times now, 3 different occasions, just for refreshers. Like,
Yeah.
just to say, we're committed. We want to make sure we're not missing anything. It's not because we're having problems, but we want to make sure that we head off any issues that we could have.
And
So it's like,
me and Alice have had to have conversations like you get busy, you start just getting in a routine, and then bro, once kids get involved, it's a whole new game, and you start
Preach.
paying attention to the kids, and you got this going on, she's got that going on, and pretty soon you got to go, whoa, time out,
Yeah.
and I think that's what your girlfriend's doing.
Yeah.
Like, we're missing each other, something's got to change,
yeah.
and for you ain't married, so the change could be you. Sigh, here's the whistling. So I would say this is her plea to you to step your game up, pay attention to her, and
Or somebody else is going to.
quit doing whatever it
There
is
you go.
that is boring her.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the deal with those Argos? What's the downside to an Argo?
Hey, maintenance.
High maintenance.
High maintenance, boys. Hey,
we done
you may have one of those.
We done quit preaching and got to meddling.
Oh, we done got the meddling now, boys.
Hey, perhaps he's high maintenance. I know high
Hey,
maintenance.
Might
you
be
never know.
high maintenance.
You never know.
It works.
Some
Both,
of 'em are.
it works both ways.
Ain't that the
Some
truth?
of 'em
Work
are.
both ways.
Well, send us out here, Sean.
All right, I got.
I hope we did ruin somebody's Christmas.
Ooh, hey, ooh.
$1.99, baby.
Yeah, boy,
All right, well, this is the verse I thought of and I've done this verse before, for sure, but this is the verse I thought of when it was talking about Phil, just the life he's lived and how content he is and the life that he's got now. A lot of times I think John 3:16, everybody, and say, hey, God loves you. You can go to heaven. But Jesus also said this, I am the door. If anyone enters by me, he will be saved and will go in and out and find pasture. The thief does not come except to steal and to kill and destroy. I have come that they may have life and they may have it more abundantly. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd gives his life for the sheep. Jesus wants you in heaven. That's of great importance. But if you follow him and you do what Phil Robertson did and turn your life completely around and bury that old man, he will give you life abundantly. It might look like catching catfish. It might look like making duck calls. But I guarantee you ain't nobody on this earth as happy as Phil Robertson. And it all started with the decision to find Jesus and say, what do you want with me? And that man's got a life abundant. For some people, that looks like misery. But for him, it is an abundant and fantastic life of duck hunting, fishing, and doing what he loves. And it all came from Jesus. And now we're celebrating 50 years of this company because of it.
Well said.
Amen.
There you go.
Merry Christmas. We'll see y'all
All
next
right,
time
and a
right
happy
here.
New Year.
Merry Christmas.
And a happy New Year.
Except for you, Corey.